Hello everyone, welcome to Fiaura and welcome to Chicku. It's kind of rare for me to get a decent game to review. So we're going to start this off by saying that this is a brutally honest review of a game that's half decent. Starting the options section here. Not a lot to do. Actually, surprisingly, for how simple the game is, there is a lot of adjustment here for how... I'm saying how simple it is. I mean, this is nothing compared to, like, most titles where you have, like, every little nook and cranny you can twerk, but this has a surprising amount of adjustment for its simplicity. Controls are not rocket science. You basically press spacebar, A and D move. It recommends a gamepad for most purposes, so you should be using a gamepad for this one. And sound is, of course, here. I've had the music turned off, but it is very country, I'm gonna say. I mean, there's no singing, but it has a very, very distinct twang to it, and you're gonna see why when we start into the theme. So there are 3 levels here. I have got most of the way. Yeah, I'm about just over halfway through the first world. I haven't got through the rest of it, but I figured right about now is about a time where I've got a feel for the game and a feel for how the game works. So let's get started. Oh god, no, 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 no. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Shit! Are you getting what the game's about now? It's a game about slaughtering chickens. I didn't do it in time. Well, there's a problem. Whoops. Whoops. So, it has a lot of physics to it. So, when I press A and D when I'm in midair, it doesn't actually move me back and forth. It rotates me. Kind of like that. I have a little boost that I can use. I can usually take more than a single hit. Oh, and I can fly towards the ground should I be upside down and flap. The flapping is imprecise in a good way. I mean, if you're expecting precision controls, no. See here, I'll show you this. See, when I'm just doing it every once in a while, I get this amount. But when I start doing it repeatedly, I fly faster and I've pissed off the bees. Who will eat you? Everything here is out here to kill you. And your sole objective is just rescue your baby chicks. Spikes to the face. Now, as you can see, the levels have gotten significantly harder. I'm going to go show you guys an earlier level to show you guys that this is not just a sudden throw you to the wolves type of deal. They have a difficulty curve, so to speak. Assuming I ever complete this one. Oh, I am dead. Yep, dying. Still dying. Oh, did not mean to do that. Well, that's dead. There are things that do just kill you in one hit, but as you can see, you can bleed a chicken with your head cut off if you wish. Yay! We got the level! Holy shit, that was a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. At the end, you get these coins. I'm going to show you what those are for. And it's based on the time you took between the last time you died and the time you finished. So it's just one run through. And we continue on. And this is... It gradually changes up the levels, increases the difficulty. I'm assuming also that the additional worlds... I can dash through there to avoid those, and here we go to the end. Got it. You learn how to do things as you go. It's a very... It keeps escalating the difficulty curve. It does do... Holy shit! Well, I have no feet. That's a difficulty curve spike. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, I'm just getting murdered here! Ah! I'm getting murdered in the most comical ways! Okay, that was a suicide, and I will admit it, because they took my feet off. Okay. Okay. Well, shit! Whoops, I forgot that I was upside down. And that inverts the rules. For such a simple game! Jesus Christ! It really does know how to play with physics! Oh my god, I am just getting murder-rated over and over again. Ah! This is the kind of game you could play for 5 minutes or 5 hours by the way. Oh my god, I'm just getting slaughtered here. I tried, chickies. I just want to save my chickies! Ah! It caught me! Ah, fuck! God damn it. The bad part is it's not frustrating, it's funny! Oh my god, I feel like a horrible person. Oh god! Ah! I feel like a horrible human being. Well, that didn't work. Ah! I caught the saw. Okay, we've stopped dying for the moment. Ha! Got it! Oh my god. So that's the gameplay. That's what this is. It is 48 levels of... It is 200 plus levels of that. As you can see, you can get rewards for how to change how the chicken looks. It takes 30 gold pieces to get a spin. Oh, it takes 15 coins. Okay, we'll do a spin. See what we get. And there is a multiplayer component. And we got a top hat. I was hoping for the Kaiser helm, but I'll take the top hat. Yeah, we'll spin again. Viking? Viking. I'm here for my chickies. I came with rating. Now, Cockfight is the multiplayer component, which we are going to try playing. But I just realized that I might get a, I might have to mute this section. So we're going to try it again. Cockfight, quick match. And play it for a very short period of time. Okay, yeah, music is off. Good. Where's my opponent? I demand satisfaction. Yeah, so the multiplayer isn't very good about finding the AFKers or finding a match. Let's go try a custom match and see if we can get somebody to play with. Otherwise, it is in closed beta. I'm guessing that I don't have an actual opponent. Okay, that's Harry. A chainsaw. Oh, that is awesome. That is, oh god, I'm dead. But yeah, that's how it works. Apparently I don't have any opponents. But yeah. So there's a multiplayer versus component, which is kind of cool. The game is entirely physics based. Let's go take a look at the Steam store to find out what exactly we are actually looking at. So, store page. Alright guys, so here we have the store page for Chicku. Now, I was right, the versus mode is basically up to 4 people going at it. You have these various factories you have to escape. I did have the music turned off and it was still playing for some reason. The devs may want to look into that. It is in early access. It officially goes live on the 7th. So, now that we've gone over all of this shenaniganry, Chicku is an enabling hard platform which player must has to escape the Barrington farm. You're forced to dodge saws, spikes, and other deadly traps in order to save your brethren and rise against the evil Dr. Barrington. Play alone or with friends in this epic adventure and save millions of chickens along the way. When you're done saving your species, challenge your friends' flying skills to the ability to handle a weapon in bloodthirsty cockfight arena. Also, why not wear a fancy hat while you do it? Explore 6 major environments with well over 200 maps. 200 maps being 200 stages. As you can see, each stage can take anywhere from 3 seconds to as long as 20 minutes. And it's not really frustrating so much as humorous, which is a good thing. It's a little frustrating, but it evokes an emotional response of laughter as well. Learn to fly as a chicken, a unique way of controlling a character, which is easy to learn but hard to master. Replay your favorite environments in our new Brawl mode with crazy modifiers to alter the gameplay. Cool. It is a big game. It is 6 gigs. But it doesn't require a lot to run. I mean, a GTX 465, that's like really old. So it doesn't require a hell of a lot to run. It delivers what it promises. By the way, the free cakes explode. It's funny. Like, it's legitimately, it is legitimately old school comedy in which for there to be comedy, someone must get hurt. In this case, you get hurt in the most, well, brutally slaughterific ways. You're a cartoon chicken that's blown out of huge proportions. If you actually saw the body, the eyes are larger than the head. And it's legitimately funny. I mean, I was laughing. I wasn't mad or frustrated. I was actually laughing through this one. I could see doing a Let's Play of this one with a couple levels every video, but not on my channel necessarily, but for others maybe. I could see, you know, you guys having a lot of fun with this. This has a decent amount of replayability. It is something to just mindlessly come home to and just laugh your ass off while you try to get through these levels. And generally speaking, it's actually fun. Like, it is actually fun. And that's the key component to most games. There are bugs. There were some graphical glitches I ran into. There were some random points where I'm like, how do I do this? And I had to actually break the game in order to pull it off. They're being worked on right now. This is early access. The game is by Gatling Goat Studios. It's also self-published. It's an indie dev. Congratulations for a rather unique platforming concept that's kind of fun and slightly hilarious. If you're into Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog, you'll like this because there's a lot of physics and environmental manipulation you're doing in order to pull this kind of a game off. So be prepared. It takes a second to adjust to the controls. I wish there was more tutorial stage to let you to explain all the controls to you at the start of the game. But the game does do a decent job as the levels progress of teaching you how to play as you go further in, and then it starts to change. Every stage changes the rules just a little bit until you realize that the rules are no longer the same as what they began as, which is awesome. So, what do I rate this product right now, as is 2 days before launch? 4.5. I mean, you've got a couple bugs here. This isn't really going to appeal to everyone. If you're not a fan of platformers, you're not going to want this. But if you are a fan of platformers, come on over. You'll have fun. And the local co-op, I'm not really for. I wish there was Steam-based co-op. It's also local multiplayer only. As it turns out, I didn't realize that at the time, but there is no matchmaking system, so I wish they would install the ability to fight each other over the internet. That would make this a big seller, in my opinion. Or do local co-op over the internet would make this a decent seller. But sadly, it's not. I don't know if it's even capable of that. It is built in the Unreal Engine, oddly enough. Emotional response? Rage factor, as it's called here on the channel. 3.5, 3.6, 3.7. You're gonna have some emotional response. You're gonna feel frustrated, and you're also going to laugh at your mistakes. It's frustrating, but it's frustrating in the way that just makes you laugh at yourself. It's not frustrating in the way that actually gets frustrating, as you saw me die repeatedly, and I just found it hilarious. It's comically hilarious in the Three Stooges type of comedy, except for you're murdering chickens. But yeah, that's my review. So, if you liked this review, hit the like button. Go ahead, slap it, shoot it, blast it, saw it in half. If you would like to see the previous brutally honest review, you can do so by clicking on the box right there. It'll take you straight to it. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so through Patreon, or you can check out the sponsor at the end of the video by clicking on their advertisement. Who knows, you might find something you like. I don't know. Up to you. And if you want to leave a comment, I answer them all. All of them. So leave one. I'll talk back to you. You can talk directly to me. In the meantime, from my house to yours, this is Fiaura, officially signing out for right now. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone. Get some impact armor to increase the rocket launcher damage. Now, I don't have any melee weapons, so we're obviously not going to equip anything that increases our melee damage. I would rather have armor than just straight-up pistol damage, since I'm not carrying a pistol, obviously. And here, the choice between the assault rifle or the armor and melee, we're going to take the extra shotgun damage, boosting it all the way to 85. So, 3 levels to this stage. Straight, fast, and furious into the action, as you can see. The first level actually